All right, let's go ahead and call to order the Board of Works and Public Safety meeting for June 15th. First item will be the minutes from the previous meeting.
Did you have any questions on it?
No.
And I move that we approve the minutes from June 1st.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the minutes from June 1st. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass.
I was like, I'm pushing and nothing's happening. Okay.
Does anybody in the audience have any questions or comments pertaining to tonight's agenda? All right, we'll move into payments and vouchers. First one is payroll claim register for the pay period of May 18th to May 31st in the amount of $46,672.18. Second one will be vouchers for the period of May 29th to June 11th in the amount of $415,689.41.
I move that we approve the payroll claim registry for pay period 5/18 through 5/31 in the amount of $46,672.18, along with the vouchers for the period of 5/29 to 6/11 in the amount of $415,689.41.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the payments and vouchers as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass. In the department reports, we will start off with Ron.
I have nothing for the board of works.
Okay. Stuart.
I have nothing for the board of works.
All right. Chris.
Nothing for the board of works.
Braxton.
Nothing for the board of works.
Andy.
I have a now to the board of works. This is in response to the main break we have on Westward Street. On that line, there's no valves on that line other than about 3,000 feet away and past the factory road. So this valve I'd like to get purchased. We'll break that distance in half. And go kind of in the wooded area of Westward Street there towards behind the lift station. To hopefully prevent having so many people get shut off during a main break on that street. So as it stands, I have to shut off about 12 valves in order to get that street shut down. So this will break it down to about 2 valves, depending on if and when a main break happens and where it's at. I didn't get too close. PJP is the only vendor that does easy valves in our area. We have a plethora of easy valves in our system, and it just does conformity, everything the same. So I only got one quote.
Are you guys doing labor or is that their labor?
We do the initial dig and backfill and all that. EJP has all the tools and all that stuff to install the valves, so that's that part of that labor, the installation of the valve itself.
Okay.
We do the dig, make sure it's OSHA compliant, and then they come in and install the valve.
I'm good with that.
It was Walnut Street the last time.
Yeah, Walnut Street had 2 valves put in it, back in October. That was purchased prior to me starting, and I got it installed in October.
We had a water main break on there and had to shut down. Probably had to get near like 7 or 8 different valves, and more than that. Before we were able to isolate it. Like he said, it does help isolate everything. We don't shut so many people off.
Yeah, the last main break, we had 78 homes off.
Oh,
So plus a couple businesses, Cleveland, Laurel, so that'll hopefully limit that. Can never guarantee it, but this will help.
Is there any future plans to continue to do these as you find them? Or
As I go, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that needs to be done, but take one at a time.
Okay. That's all my questions.
Yeah, I'm good.
And I move to approve the water department's special purchase rec for EJP in the amount of $12,786 and not to exceed that amount.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the purchase request from EJP as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass. Gavin?
I have nothing forward.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Andy. Nothing, Gavin?
No.
Don?
I have nothing.
All right. Angela?
I have just a couple of items. I put in the Board of Works mailboxes, a list of the annual services that the fire department needs. And I put last year's cost and this year's cost if we have paid for it. So we'll keep tweaking this so that you have a better idea of what services they are required to have done every year. Does it make sense?
I have to do the mechanical services every year for the HVAC.
Yeah, they're coming actually this week and next week to do the spring services.
Okay. So we won't know that, so these totals are just not done yet.
Right, they're not done yet.
Just that. Okay, good we have this for 2024. Well, that makes sense.
Okay, and then I need permission to make our semi-annual bond payments. All of them are listed on the agenda.
It's just the two, or are these all the bonds?
Yes. And that very first one listed, we'll have one more payment after this one due in December. So then that one will be done.
One more payment after December or more?
After today, so December, we will close that out.
Then is the same thing, apply to these, or are they,
No,
these will be closed out after today, or this is just annual payments?
those are just semi-annual payments, yeah, and some of them,
20 years.
yeah, and one of these, I think, is a 30-year, so. They're gonna be around a while.
I think the wastewater one's 30, isn't
There was one of them, because we weren't happy that they did a 30-year, but that's the way SRF did it.
Okay.
I think it was that second SRF.
So there's two wastewater, is
Mhm.
what I'm reading. Yeah. I move that we approve the July bond payments as stated on the agenda. Do you need me to read up all these amounts? Okay. I'll just note not to exceed the amounts presented.
Second.
it? Motion and second to approve the July bond payments as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion is passed. Christie, do you have anything more to work?
I do not.
Justin?
I do now.
Just two things on the agenda, for me. The first one is the, ice cream cart. Special event request form. They had originally submitted that as far as doing ice cream cart through the city on their own underneath an individual's name. But you would have to, go in and get a permit from the county, just a bunch of red tape to go through, so they're opted to go through the Lamb of God, is actually one of the members from the Lamb of God. And if you look on the letter here, from the county, from the Board of Health regarding ice cream cart ministry. So where's that on here? Yeah, no person shall be required to obtain a license or pay a license fee for any food-based service establishment, mobile food service establishment, or temporary food service establishment if the establishment is operated by any charitable, educational, or religious organization. So it has a copy of the county's, no, we don't have a copy of the county's on here, but it was provided to them. If you go back on the back side of that special request form, kind of just tells you what they want to do. They just want to go out and they've done things similar to this, but they've done down here on their property where they had the big tent set up and serve supper in the evening and stuff for residents. They've done in the past, like a Friendsgiving or Thanksgiving type of deal. This is just another way for them to get out and reach out to the youth a little bit.
I'm okay with this, and Gerald, we just understand is operating underneath that church. Well, I move that we approve the special event, request for the ice cream cart twice a month from Gerald Weaver as submitted.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the special event request form as presented. All in favor? All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass. Last thing on my list is the 101 East Main Street, the restrictive covenant. Received that back from Indiana Brownsfield. I know maybe last meeting, maybe last month I brought up, they found naphthalene or whatever's in the soil. With groundwater, it wasn't gonna affect anything that we want to do on there, so they've actually given us a restricted covenant on there. I do have to have your permission to sign it, then Don can go ahead and record that at the courthouse.
I move that we move forward with the signing of this environmental restricted covenant, to give permission to the mayor as presented.
Second.
Motion and second to authorize the mayor to sign the restricted covenant for 101 East Main Street. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, that motion will pass. Anybody in the audience have anything for the Board of Works? Not, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move.
All right, 6:42, we will start back up at 7 o'clock.